Indonesia is one of my favorite countries in the whole world. And even though I do enjoy spending time in touristy places like Bali, I prefer the more remote and the more untouched and the more underdeveloped destinations like quite a few other islands in the country. So last time I came to Indonesia, I celebrated my good friend's wedding in the capital, Jakarta, then made my way to this remote island called Sumbawa and motorbiked over 1,000 kilometers all around the island. During that time, I didn't really see any other foreigners except for me, so it was just me, the nature, and the local people, which was perfect. It was an absolutely amazing short road trip, and I'm really excited to share it with you. I'm currently in Mataram, which is the capital of Lombok. I just got my motorbike and I'm ready to go. Now I'm gonna go take a ferry to Sumbawa, which is about 100 kilometers away, and I know it's very beautiful, but I've never been there, so I'll just see what's up there. I'm ready to go, so let's go. Oh wait, I need a helmet, no? Well that's better, eh? Once I hopped on my motorbike, I rode all across Lombok to the ferry port, where I took a ferry going towards the island of Sumbawa. My butt hurts like crazy. It took me so much time to get here, it's insane. I asked one of the guys who works here to let me go upstairs, and he did. So apparently there's no people because this is crew only. Dude, this is so cool. I arrived to Sumbawa really late and obviously hadn't booked a place to stay. So I rode another 60 kilometers in the dark until I finally found my luxurious 5-star resort for the night. So apparently it took me a very long time to come to Sumbawa because the ferry port was really far, it was very hot, and I started super late and all that stuff. So now I just found the closest hotel I could from the ferry port, but tomorrow will be a great day. The next morning I woke up at 6 a.m. and began making my way to the capital of Sumbawa, called Sumbawa Besar. Just this morning I finally realized how empty and relaxed Sumbawa actually was. Like, look at this beach, or this children's playground, or this harbor, or this road. So far it seems like most of the island is quite underdeveloped and there's absolutely no foreigners in here. So every time the locals see me, they're really surprised and very happy. Nama kamu? Ya tidak tahu. I was riding through small villages, large plains, and obviously crazy traffic jams until I finally reached Sumbawa Besar. I'm currently in the capital of Sumbawa and I've just spent the last 1 hour driving all around the city trying to find a place to eat, and I still can't do it. It's so weird, wow. They have brand new ATMs but no way to spend the money. The next morning I made my way to the local port, spent 2 hours waiting for the boat to fill up, hopped on board and sailed towards one of the coolest islands around Sumbawa, the Mojo Island. Home sweet home. It's really funny how slow life is in Sumbawa and the surrounding area. So this morning I woke up at 7 a.m. and I arrived here just now, and it's exactly 4 p.m. right now. So it took me literally the whole day to just simply take a boat and come to my hotel in the Mojo Island. But apparently nothing's ever on time, people are very chill and relaxed and they don't rush anywhere, and I kind of like it, to be honest. Either way, I don't have too much time in Mojo, so let's explore.
This is such a beautiful waterfall, and apparently it's empty. Oh dude, where am I? I'm at another waterfall, eh? I have no idea how a place like this could be real life. There's no people, it's not hot, it's not cold, the water is super refreshing. Only in Indonesia. I'm inside a cave in the middle of a waterfall. Ah! Oh, I can go inside. Look at this. Look at this cave. Oh. Yeah. The nature in Mojo Island is something out of this world. It hardly compares to anything really. And apparently it's so remote that there's literally no tourists in here. The whole island, I think, has 3 guest houses, nothing more. And most of them are empty right now. Actually, all of them are empty except for mine, because I'm there.
As you can see, the roads on the Mojo Island weren't necessarily the best, but the nature and the views were so breathtaking, I couldn't care less.
I just came to a place that is called the Crocodile Head. I have no idea why it's called Crocodile Head, but the water here is crystal clear. Wow, look at the view, eh? I guess that's the Crocodile Head. That's the water surrounding it. That's the other side of Mojo Island. Anyone who hasn't been to Indonesia is missing out. It's not my opinion. It's a fact, bro. This is the beach. That's another cliff. That's the water. Crystal clear. As you might already know, I hate being on the beach. However, in a place like this, where it's so serene, so remote, so empty, is amazing.
After 2 short and laid-back days in Mojo, it was time to go back to the mainland. But first, I had to cross the incredibly dense jungles in the center of the island. And that was more interesting than I could ever have expected.
If you're still not convinced that Sumbawa and the surrounding area is very remote and very underdeveloped, check out this road. It's just a normal road here in Mojo Island, and it's insane. I'm literally in the middle of the jungle. A lot of these roads are very steep, like this one, for example. Look at all the rocks and all the leaves and sand, everything. It's taken me so much time to go through this jungle, and I'm not even halfway there. Don't fall! Oh, that's good, that's good, that's good. Water. So we're taking my motorbike out of the river. Look at this. Woo! Dude! Bagus, boss! Would you look at this tiny little village? These are a few houses, I guess 3 or 4 houses. They're surrounded by huge palm trees. And that's the ocean, just there. Just a few dozen meters away. And apparently it's just a random village by the road that I'm taking to get to the port. It's insane.
Eventually, I arrived to the very northeast of the island and got some local guys to get me across the water back to the mainland Sumbawa.
We're putting my motorbike on the boat. The motorbike seems to be bigger than the whole boat. They put 2 bamboo sticks on both wheels, and now the motorbike should stand. Oh, it worked. I'm currently still in the Mojo Island, which is here, but it's time to go back to mainland Sumbawa, which is just there. And so we're off. My motorbike takes up more than half of the space, but it's okay. Sharing is caring, eh? It is currently 11 a.m. in the morning, and I'm currently climbing the highest mountain in all of Sumbawa. In order to get here, I had to take the craziest jungle road I've taken my entire life. We've been taking this crazy off-road for the past hour and a half, I guess. Now my motorbike is stuck. Apa kabar, boss? Baik? My hands and legs are currently all blooded. This thing here, all the scratches in here. My arm, because of all the bushes and trees around us. My t-shirt has turned brown. I love Sumbawa, that's all I can say. There's no reception anywhere, everyone's super friendly, and everything's extremely remote. Extremely remote! Ah! But hey, we're finally here. So I'm climbing with the coolest guide ever. What about, boss? And they say the view should be absolutely amazing. Everything here is so dense. Look at this forest. I can't see the sky, bro. So apparently we're going to sleep here. That's the 5th post. The mountain somewhere there, 4 hours away. We have a campsite and we'll have some dinner, go to bed quite early because tomorrow we need to start going to the summit at 1 a.m. I think, for the sunrise. That's quite early.
We quickly fixed our tent, cooked ourselves a legendary dinner, and spent hours talking about life and simply chilling somewhere in the middle of the highest mountain in Sumbawa. Life was simply good.
Apparently this is some sort of a porridge with milk that they call energen. Time to try the energen. It's pretty good, bro. Cheers.
Apparently we had to wake up 3 hours ago at 1 a.m. but now it's already 4 a.m. We just wanted to have some sleep, eh? Yeah, but I guess it's time to go because you kind of missed the sunrise already. Selamat pagi. White bread for breakfast. Indonesian style.
I can already see the summit. It's still about an hour or an hour and a half away. And the sun still hasn't risen yet, so I'm pretty sure we can see the sunrise from the summit. There's so much sand now, it's so hard to walk. It's like you take 2 steps forward and then 2 steps backward. And then again and again and again.
After many hours of walking, we finally approached the incredibly famous crater of Mount Tambora, which is 6 kilometers in diameter and drops to a depth of 1,100 meters. The crater is super beautiful, but that's not the reason it's so famous. The reason it's famous is that it erupted in 1815, and that eruption was the biggest eruption in the world in the last 1,650 years. Before the eruption, the mountain stood at 4,300 meters above sea level, but after the eruption, just 2,851 meters. That's crazy!
Oh, that's the top! Yay! Yay! This is Oh, this summit is amazing! The only problem is it's very, very cold because it's very, very cold. No, it's not that high. It's only 2,700 meters or something like this. I love it!
When I got down the mountain, I hopped back on my motorbike and spent days riding towards the easternmost place in Sumbawa.
I just came to Sabi, which is the easternmost city in all of Sumbawa, and that means I've crossed literally the whole island. And one of the things that became really obvious is that it's very, very complicated to travel in here because the locals don't really know what you can explore in the area. Most of the hotels are really run down and very hard to find. There's absolutely no information on the internet or no help, no tourist offices in here, but the nature is absolutely amazing. That being said, I want to go diving.
It was absolutely awesome to go diving in Sabi, as it's been ages since my last dive, and this region is very, very well known for its dive spots. Once again, there were absolutely no tourists. Just me, the coral reef, the fish, and incredible views all around.
Oh dude, I love Sumbawa, bruh. Such a nice place, such nice nature, everything's perfect.
Thank you very much for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And just one quick thing before I bounce. If you want to get real-time updates from my travels, check me out on Instagram at JacobLokaitis, where you can see some pictures, no videos, but some stories as well, and we can talk more there. So thanks a lot, have a wonderful day, see you later.